Hi, fourth graders. It's Miss Greer. Excuse me. I am back, and we are now going to take a look at tips for Let's Share Level 3. So if you are stuck on Level 3 and looking for some tips, this video is for you. You need your Level 3 problems and a pencil. And let's get started. Number 1. 8 children took a 2-gallon container with them when they went on a hike in the Grand Canyon. If they shared equally, how many cups of water will they each be able to drink? Well, I see that we have 8 children who have 2 gallons of water. The question, however, is asking us how many cups of water each child would be able to drink. So I'm taking those 2 gallons and dividing it between 8 children, but the question is asking me how many cups. That can be kind of tricky. Einstein is giving us a really important tip, though. He says, did you know that there are 4 quarts in a gallon, 2 pints in a quart, and 2 cups in each pint? So we need to use that to transfer 2 gallons to cups. So 4 quarts in a gallon. So if I have 2 gallons times 4 quarts in each gallon, that means 2 gallons is 8 quarts. Next, it says there are 2 pints in a quart. So I take my 8 quarts, multiply it by 2 pints in each quart, and I now have 16 pints. Lastly, each pint, there's 2 cups in each pint. So 16 pints times 2 cups equals 32 cups total. So I have 32 total cups of water. Is that my answer? No. It says if they shared equally, how many cups of water will each be able to drink? And there are 8 children. So if 8 children divide 32 cups equally, how many cups would that be? Give it a try. Number 2 tips. It took Diva 3 minutes to solve the number cube game. If Dan can solve the game in half the time, how many seconds does it take Dan to solve the number cube game? So it takes Diva 3 minutes, Dan half of that time, but again the question is trying to trick us. It asks for how many seconds does it take. So let's see, 3 minutes. I know that 1 minute equals 60 seconds. Okay, now if I have 3 minutes, that would be 60 plus 60 plus 60. So that's a total of 180 seconds. Now Dan solves the game in half the amount of time as Diva. So what would half of 180 be? Let's look at number 3. Steve and his 2 sisters bought an ant farm. If they agreed to split the $24.90 cost of the ant farm, how much is Steve's share of the cost? So Steve and his 2 sisters. That's 3 people altogether. The cost is $24.90 and they're splitting that evenly. This reminds me of a problem in level 2. So I have $24.90 and I need to split that 3 ways. So I have to look at, is there anything there I can easily break into 3 pieces? Can I break 24 into 3 pieces? Think about that. Yes, I can, because 8 times 3 equals 24. So 8, 8, 8. So if they each spent $8, that would be $24 total. Now I have to split that 90 cents between the 3 people. See if you can figure that out. Let's look at number 4. A loaf of French bread is 18 inches long. If 8 people are splitting the loaf, how long will a piece will each person get? So 8 people splitting 18 inches. So I have 18 inches that needs to be split 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ways. If I decide to give each person 3 inches, try and guess and check, let's count by 3s and see how many inches that would be. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Too much. Let's try giving each person 2 inches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, so 2 inches to each of the 8 people. That brought me up to 16. That means that I have 2 inches left if I take 16 away from 18. Now I have to divide up 2 inches into 8 parts. The other way I can look at it, I'm going to change colors here, is I have 1 inch to give to these 4 people and 1 inch to give to these 4 people. So now how can I split 1 inch 4 ways? You're going to need to use a fraction. Let's look at number 5, the last problem of level 3. If 12 dozen donuts cost $36, how much does 1 dozen cost? Ooh. So it's asking me to take my $36 and divide it by 12. 36 divided by 12. Some of you might know the answer to that. If you do, go ahead and write it down. If you don't know the answer to that, another way to think about it would be blank times 12 equals 36. So what number can I multiply by 12 to get 36? Give that a try and you'll have your answer. Good luck!